Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. So I'll try to do this video the best I can. So before we get started, for the purpose of this video, there is a family update that the poets Christine Rossetti and her brother Dante Gabriel Rossetti, or apparently you could just tell just by the way they look, are direct descendants of the Holtcours. One of the surnames directed to my bloodline and many of the bloodlines that are out there. So that's really cool to know. By the way, the name Holtcour means lofty at heart, or upright of heart, high heart. So as you could just tell, just by looking at the poet Christine Rossetti, she is related to me and related to our bloodline quite closely. And a little bit of a backstory: the band I used to be in my old life, with my ex-friends or whatever they were, our band was called the Goblin Market. I was never told why and all this kind of stuff, but when you read the Goblin Market, it's really about tasting of the fruits of the devil. So we know why the band was called that, and why they were given that name through a dream or vision or whatever, because the author is related to me. So, and we know how Satan is obsessed with seed line wars, which don't exist anyway. So, okay, so it's really cool. We have a member of the family, beautiful Christine Rossetti. Her poems are really cool, and she does struggle between right and wrong. I've only read a handful because that's all I have, but I do look forward to reading more of her in the future. Okay, now her brother is also another famous poet named Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and this is the purpose of this video. I want to share a segment of his writings, because one of the poems I found of his actually has amazing doctrines on Lilith. Okay, Lilith is, we know very little about Lilith. There's only one mention of Lilith in the Bible. That's in the book of Isaiah. The King James translates her as the screeching owl. She is known for the general say of abortions and taking away of babies and all that kind of stuff, Adam's first wife. But it's interesting how the Bible translates her as the screeching owl. Owl is a sign of wisdom, so that is really a sign of God's recompense for taking away people's children. So Dante Gabriel Rossetti actually has a poem about Lilith, and it gives amazing doctrine we can't find anywhere about this mysterious biblical figure. So if you're into Bible theology, you really want to learn about this. The most we know about Lilith are prophecies in the book of the two pearls, or at least from I've been able to gather. In the archive, there also is another PDF about Lilith. We could actually see her relation to the Holtcour bloodline. If that blows your mind, that's fine, because it blows my mind. But I haven't read that PDF and I don't have access to it, so I'm not going to speak on it. But in this book, the Book of the Two Pearls, there are actually end-time prophecies on Lilith. That is really the most we have on her. So here we are. I invite you to screenshot it. This is Dante Gabriel Rossetti's poem on Lilith, and it's really a segment from a larger poem called The House of Light. So I'm not going to read it because the noise harassment and all the BS going on, all that kind of stuff. So, but within the context of these words, or the most we could possibly know about Lilith, her relationship with Adam, Adam's first wife, and it's really amazing. Really what we get out of this poem is that Adam was deceived by her before even knowing God. A kind of a type and shadow of all of us, who are all enchanted by the devil in some way or another before even being conscious of the truth. So Adam went through the same thing we did growing up in this world of darkness. So it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that with people. Yeah, check it out. All right, thanks for tuning in. Allah bless you.